We have another 35 new COVID-19 positive cases in British Columbia today, bringing our total to 1,445 people. That includes 642 people in the Vancouver coastal area, 558 in the Fraser Health area, 84 on Vancouver Island Health Region, 135 in the Interior Health Region, and 26 in the Northern Health area. We have no new long-term care facility outbreaks. There are continue to be 20 with active cases, and we are up to 246 cases in long-term care or assisted living, including 153 residents and 93 staff. And unfortunately, we have an additional 3 deaths, bringing our total to 58 people who've lost their lives to COVID-19. And as always, our thoughts are with their families, their caregivers, and all of us who are affected, not only by people who have died from COVID-19, but those who have died during a time when it's been very much a challenge to come together and celebrate people's lives as we've had in the past. We also have an outbreak, as we reported a week or so ago, at a federal correctional facility in Mission. And we have been working very closely with our federal counterparts to ensure that they have everything they need to manage that outbreak. There are a number of both inmates and staff who've been affected, and the total positive cases are up to 26 from that facility. Those are included in the numbers that we report for British Columbia, and as of yesterday, there were 5 people from the Mission facility hospitalized in BC. We continue to work very closely, particularly Fraser Health and the BC CDC, in supporting our corrections partners in managing the challenging outbreak in that facility. Currently, we have 134 people hospitalized for COVID-19 in British Columbia, and of those, 63 are in critical care or in ICU. We also have 905 people now who have fully recovered from COVID-19. On this long weekend, we have been providing messages about the need for us all to stay home. This is not a time to be going traveling, even if it's to a summer home or a cottage. We hope that everybody is off enjoying their weekend, spending time with their close family, with their households, and in taking the time to unwind and to be kind to each other. I sincerely hope that most people have avoided any unnecessary travel. All across the province, we know these physical distancing measures are in place, and we know they're so important to be able to continue the trend that we are having in managing this pandemic. So I want to say thank you for staying home and avoiding putting unnecessary strain on our small communities around the province. And we want to make sure that we're not taking services and support away from those who live locally and need it. It's so important to keep going with everything that we are doing right now. The other thing I want to report on is that we have implemented our new returning traveler protocols at the international borders in British Columbia as of yesterday. So the requirement for an approved self-isolation plan is in place for all returning travelers. This is more about how we can support our fellow British Columbians and Canadians returning from other parts of the world right now, and making sure that they join us in our response to managing this pandemic and keeping our families and our communities safe here in British Columbia. I want to say thank you as well to the many volunteers who are helping to make this happen and who have been active and out there at our border crossings in the past couple of days. And also to our federal partners and the Canadian Border Service Agency, the Quarantine Service. We're all working on this together to do the best that we can to make sure we're protecting our communities and our families here in BC. So this is a long weekend. It's a weekend where there are many reflections and religious ceremonies that are happening over this weekend. And I encourage you all to take that time to connect to people, to connect to your family, your community in virtual ways, and keep the physical distance between us. Let's show that kindness and care to each other by staying home and being safe. And let's all of us take this time to be kind, to be calm, and to be safe.